Troy University's homecoming is November 9th, and one of the biggest non-football events of the day is the annual crowning of the homecoming queen, and applications are now available for any young ladies wishing to compete for the title. Once again, homecoming queen applications are now open, and the application process will close on October 9th. The homecoming queen will be announced during the homecoming game on November 9th. And that end for some Troy students is this December, and those students were able to get ready for their graduation day at an event today in the bookstore. Fall commencement for Troy University will be Friday, December 13th at 10 a.m. in the Trojan Arena. And Troy students can get a taste of Halloween this week, courtesy of the University Activities Council, who are foregoing their usual weekly tricks in favor of giving some treats. The UAC's next event will be Casino Night on November 13th. It's homecoming week at Troy University, and while the big competition will be on the football field on Saturday, there are a number of other events student groups are engaged in throughout the week for some friendly competition, including one today that could help save a life. Hannah Littleton shows us how. The homecoming blood drive will continue tomorrow from 10 to 4 in the Trojan Center ballrooms. Yesterday was Veterans Day, a time for people across the country to honor those who have served in the armed forces. Members of Troy University's Army ROTC presented a flag folding ceremony for members of the Troy Rotary Club. The ceremony was held as a tribute to veterans, as each fold of the flag holds a special significance to the United States. Captain Freeman says the flag folding ceremony is not a common occurrence for the ROTC. They are traditionally held during funerals for those who have served in the armed forces. This is International Education Week at Troy University, and there are a variety of activities planned throughout the week to highlight Troy University's international side, including an event this afternoon that allowed Troy's international students to get to know the members of the surrounding community. And those lectures wrapped up today with a look at a speech given by one of America's most well-known presidents. Sam Granville has the details. In total, 9 different speakers participated in the Remnant Trust series, with Fulmer giving the first and the last lecture. Today marks the last day of classes for Troy University's fall semester, and while there are still some final exams ahead of students, many Trojans are preparing for the end of their semester, and some are even preparing for the end of their collegiate careers. Aaron Dixon hit the campus to get students' reactions to the end of fall. Final exams start this Thursday and will run through next Wednesday. Fall commencement will be Friday, December 13th at 10 a.m. in the Trojan Arena. It was announced today that the keynote speaker will be Katie Boyd Britt, President and CEO of the Business Council of Alabama. Troy University Student Government Association is hoping to make all Troy students count, as the SGA is working on efforts to encourage students to take part in this year's census. Seth Feiner has the story. If anyone has yet to fill out their census form, they can do so by visiting my2020census.gov. The last day to participate in the census is September 30th. The importance of voting has been a focus on campus this week, and tonight Troy University students will have the chance to watch a documentary about a man important to voting rights on part of campus named after him. There will be a screening of the documentary film John Lewis, Good Trouble on the John Lewis Quad, and the film is about the Pike County native's rise to prominence from the civil rights movement to his time in Congress. The film is being shown as part of the Troy is All In for Voting Week activities. The screening will be at 7:30 tonight on the John Lewis Quad, and all students are welcome to attend. Masks will be required and social distancing measures will be in place. When you hear Alice in Wonderland, there's a good chance images of white rabbits, Cheshire cats, and even tea parties may come to mind. And while the famous Disney animated images are most common, there is a different take on the classic tale in a new exhibit opening soon in the Knoll Gallery at the International Arts Center. Brady Talbert has the story. Coming up on Troy TrojanVision Midday, Trojan fans can show their support by going on a special type of run. We'll learn more in today's edition of Trojan Talk. Plus, the day started out cloudy and it looked a lot like rain, but can we expect a rainy afternoon? Sam Granville will let us know coming up in weather. And head coach Chip Lindsey speaks highly of the Trojans' offense. Jared McBride has more coming up in sports. A truck driver is being called a superhero by eyewitnesses who saw him rush to break a driver out of a burning truck. Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This. Well, it's just about all the time we have for Troy TrojanVision News. For all of us here at TrojanVision, thanks for joining us. And be sure to remember to follow us on Twitter at Troy TV News. Or like our Troy TrojanVision News fan page on Facebook to see online content from Troy TrojanVision News. Tune in again tomorrow night for more news, sports, and weather. Have a fantastic evening.